Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. And pitching here today, Matthew Boyd. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Jordan Lawler now at the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lawler at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That flips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And he chases that one. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Time called now. So a change being made at first base. And pinch running for the Twins, James Outman. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Lawler stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And that is that. Now into the ball game on defense, Victor Caratini. He takes over behind the plate. Eric Forbes on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year. You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had the chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Slings to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swanson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Good eye right there. And Swanson will take his base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Swanson, the runner at first with two gone. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Cubs leave one. They trail at 5-2. We go to the ninth, and now for the Twins, Ryan Kreidler. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. And that's a little bit high. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swings through him for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Outside low. Ball one. And there's a foul ball. That one at the knees for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Off the mark there. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stay with them. Back here at the friendly confines. Last chance for the home team. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. And foul ball. Right through there for a strike. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make. Cole Sands comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The Twins trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, Kreidler. Keyshaw for 1, over to first.
Now he's safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out man at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now.
No.
Horner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's the ball. And that one inside and it hit him.
Take it in.
Ripped to short. Keyshaw for one. And that's a double play to end it.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.